What's up, everybody? It's Lieutenant Wiggles here, back with another video. And today's video is going to be another installment in the road to Damascus. Now, we have made a slight change. Just instead of doing a couple guns at a time, I'm just going to show you my loadout for every gun in the class. And I think it's going to be a lot easier since all of my assault rifles are done. So I'm just going to show you my loadouts, tell you what I think really helps get you the headshots, the hip fires, or whatever it is that you're struggling with this gun, just to show you what I did in order to get it, to kind of help you get through it a lot faster. So we have already done, I believe, whatever. I'll just show them all. And I'm just going to ignore you. So this is going to be the Type 25 loadout that I used to get the gun up to gold. And then from here, we got the M16, which has been a fun one. I don't really like the M16, but they have made it quite formidable with the newer updates. And then for the 117, the biggest one with this one I noticed was ADS speed, and accuracy is really where you want to focus on, is kind of back and forth with those two. Now for the AK, I would definitely say it's accuracy, but it's also the vertical recoil. Now I use the 545 ammo with this, just because of the increased fire rate. And while you do lose some damage, it does get done pretty easily. For the ASM-10, this one was actually super easy. I'm just running a skin on it, whatever. And this one more, because of how this gun works, you got to worry about some horizontal recoil. So one of the things that I would say, instead of running like the Strike 4 grip or the stipple grip tape, even though the ADS time on this isn't super good, I would recommend using probably something like the light compensator, just because it does help with that horizontal recoil. Now for the M4, this one's pretty straightforward. It's kind of run whatever you want. But for me, it's basically an all ADS build, and this thing's basically a laser beam. You really don't have to worry too much about this gun. The BK was a little bit more interesting. With this one, the barrels and stuff really wasn't what I was worried about. It was more the ADS, and the same thing, the ADS with the bullet spread accuracy is kind of the two things back and forth. I really focus on ADS speed for this one. And then with the LK, this one, I hate the iron sights on this gun with a passion, so I actually used a red dot, which really helped with this gun. Now, you will notice that I don't have the OWC laser tack on this gun, but I noticed that it helps out a lot more to one, have a little bit more ammo, and two, with the Ranger 4 grip, because it does increase your bullet spread accuracy, and it helps with the vertical recoil, which is kind of nice. For the ICR, this one's just kind of fun all the way around. It's just like the M4, so I wasn't too worried about it. So I just basically built it up for ADS time and let the thing do it. The gun itself you don't have to worry too much about bullet spread accuracy. Man, there's still a bunch of guns. We got the Man of War. Now the Man of War is a little bit more interesting. I don't have any attachments on this one. Interesting. Nope, this is my loadout for it. This was the loadout I was running on it, because it does sway a little back and forth horizontally, and you definitely want to increase the mag size. So with that 20 round mag, it really kind of hurts you. So definitely increase the mag size. I don't recommend the 30 because it does reduce your ADS time, but because this thing hits so hard, you really aren't too worried about it, and it is fairly accurate. If you do have some issues with the iron sights, I would recommend just putting on a red dot. For the KN-44, this thing used to be just an absolute beast. For me, I know some people absolutely love this gun. I'm not one of those people, but this was my loadout for it. It really just was, I just focused mostly with the short barrel because of the ADS time. That's really all I was going for. The iron sights are so clean on this that you really don't have to worry about it. So basically just the OWC with a granulated grip tape to help with that bullet spread accuracy, and then that way it helps you just peg headshots is when you start aiming, you know, upper middle chest by the neck. For the HVR, this one was super fast and easy. Honestly, you really don't need a red dot on this thing because of the iron sights are so clean, but I did run with it. Now, you do notice that I have the MIP 5mm, whatever, the 5 watt. That really, if you're working on hip fire kills, I would recommend running this because it does help quite a, it does extend your range and it does make it a little bit more accurate. But if you're working on headshots, I would say run the tactical. For the HVK, this one was super fast, super easy. This was my loadout for it because it does ADS at a fairly quick pace. I don't know why I have that on there. The granulated is going to be your best friend. Now with the adjustments though, because they've reduced one bullet from the large caliber, and they it does have more vertical recoil, I would recommend running the Ranger foregrip on this, just to help with that vertical recoil, and everything else about this gun is just going to put people down super fast. Now for the DRH, I actually have to go to my other setup. Now this is the setup that I'm running right now with the DRH, but the one that I was using to get it to gold, instead of the Strike foregrip, I was running no stock, so you have faster ADS time. And instead of the Ranger barrel, I was running the Marksman barrel, just so you have, it's more accurate. And even with the no stock and the OWC laser, it still has a pretty good ADS time, even with granulated grip tape and with the OTM mag. And now I kind of switch it up. This is kind of what I'm using in ranked at this moment. And then for the very last gun, where are you at? There you are. And for the very last gun, of course, is going to be the Peacekeeper. There it is. So this is what I'm running for my Peacekeeper. You really don't need the red dot. Honestly, you can just drop the red dot sight and just slap on, I like how they call this the aim assist laser. But if you don't want it, it does help because this gun does fire pretty quick. It will help you tighten up your bullet spread, which will overall help you get through the camo challenges a lot faster. This is all of the assault rifles, as I do have this class done. So we're going to adjust this and basically just go one class at a time and just show the loadouts that I'm using to help you get this done. Hopefully these loadouts, whether you've used the gun or not, you kind of see how I use them. As you may or may not know, I play pretty aggressively. But until the next video, we'll work on the next video will be snipers. I know that's one that I feel like snipers and shotguns are probably going to be the two hardest ones for people to get done, unless you're pretty good with either one, and then I stand corrected. But until next time, guys, remember to breathe, remember to smile. It's just a game. Laters.